Hi guys, it's your girl aka Luda Spice, and today we're gonna talk about the requirements to sit your CNOR exam. Now, the last video that I did, I received numerous individuals reaching out to me asking me how to complete or get their credentials done. And one of the credentials that was mostly asked about was CNOR exam. So I guess today we're just going to be talking about a little in-house matter, which is for my nurses mostly today and anyone else, but mostly for my nurses today we're going to talk about. So CNR exam is a certified peri-operating room nurse exam, and usually the credentialing body for this exam is CCI. You heard that right? CCI. CCI is Competency and Credentialing Institute. That's what CCI stands for. Now, guys, for those of you who reach out to me asking me, how can I get my... Well, seek no further, and I've heard your request. So let's dive down into it. So to get your CNOR, let's look at couple requirements that you're gonna require to have. And this, by the way, is no paid advertisement, neither for CNOR or CCI. Not a paid advertisement. I'm just sharing this knowledge because a number of persons has reached out and wanted to know. All right. So this is your girl Luda Spice, and I did tell you from time to time we're gonna chit chat, and for now it's bi-weekly because I'm so busy. I'm very busy. So it's bi-weekly, guys. It's bi-weekly. All right. So let's dive down into it. So the first thing you want to do, guys, what you think is the first thing that you're gonna do? You're gonna Google CCI. Yes, it's that easy. Google CCI, and that is Competency and Credentialing Institute. That's what CCI mean. It's like a blue and orange logo. Okay, so when you Google, that's what you should look out for. So Google CCI. After Google CCI, what you think next you're gonna do? Yep, you're gonna create or register yourself. So you're gonna create a profile. Okay, so you see how easy, very easy, right? So you're gonna create a profile, right? Yeah, these are the easy steps to go ahead and sit or get your CNOR done. Very easy. You want to make sure, or even before you register, you want to make sure that you've been working in the OR for at least 2 years, which equivalent to about 2,400 hours. Did you get that? Yes, guys, 2,400 hours. That's the minimum requirement, which equivalent to roughly 2 years in the OR. You should also be working in the peri-operative area or a surgery center, whether administrative role, education role, or clinical role. Either one of those, right? In the peri-operative room area. Also, you want to ensure that you have an unrestricted RN license. An unrestricted RN license. And for my peeps, what I did learn is that some people actually can do the CNOR exam outside of the US, but these are like US territory based, because I learned that the Philippines, if you're from the Philippines, you can do your CNOR exam in the Philippines. If you're in Puerto Rico, you can do your CNOR exam in Puerto Rico, guys, but those are US territory based. Outside of US territory based and the US, you're gonna have to sit this exam working in the US or one of these US territory based areas or country. Okay, guys, so let's go back. You got to create a profile online at CCI. That's a blue and orange logo that they have with CCI. You can't miss it. After which you're gonna answer the question. They're gonna ask you, are you an RN license, unrestricted? They're gonna take your RN number. They're gonna do their check as well. So when you submit your license number, your years of experience, you're also gonna verify or put in your profile the hospital or surgery center that you're working. And after doing this, they're gonna do their checks. They probably reach out to this HR of yours, your company, whether surgery center, hospital, to confirm you're there for 2 years or you've worked 2,400 hours. Yes, they actually go and check. After they do their checks, they'll get back to you and let you know when you're ready to complete your registration to sit this exam. If you meet all those requirements, then the next step is you'll have to pay a fee within 30 days that you're interested in doing the exam. 30 to 60 days, right? And once you confirm, you do your diligence and you register and pay. And usually this exam costs around 400. I believe it raised now to 500. Yes, 500 something, 500 and a little, 500 and a bit. So, but all of this information is on CCI, guys. And remember, this is not a paid advertisement. I'm just sharing knowledge for those of you who ask how to go about. So this exam costs roughly $500. It can be a little bit more. And this exam, you can also sit it in one sitting. You can pay for one sitting, or you can pay for more than one sitting, 2 sitting. And you can sit this exam say if you did not get it the first chance, you can sit this exam within 1 year again. Your double take. They refer to it as double take, single take or double take. So if you miss the first chance, you're able to resit it within a year, your second chance, okay, from the last time you took it. So let's run through it. So you find CCI online, you register your hours or by just simple answering question. That's it, guys. And they're gonna go and verify with your institution, whether it's a hospital, surgery center. That's it. After which, if they find, once they reach out to your HR and they're comfortable, they'll get back to you and let you know if it's time to register for your exam, which is 500 and a little bit. And you can either pay for one take or double take, single take or double take. It's up to you. You must know how you feel. For me, I'm not gonna lie, when I was sitting it, I told myself I didn't want to retake it because it's very time consuming to study, guys, very. So I told myself I gotta get this, and I'm like, God, I need this exam right away. I don't want to resit it. So I didn't pay for a double take. I took the risk because it's cheaper to pay for a double take in that one payment. Because for me, it was $445 for one, and for a double take, it was $495 at the time, but it has raised, guys, to $500. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna pay $495. I just need to get $445. You know what I mean? That one take. And guys, I took the risk. And I studied hard, which you're gonna have to do, guys. And if you want to know what material to study, how to study, which I'm gonna do in a follow-up video, guys. I'm gonna recommend some of the resources that I use to study. I can let you know. I can share. You can drop a comment below. You can seek and ask, and I'll comment below and let you know. Okay. So, like I said, I pay for one, but it's cheaper to pay for double at that point, because if you fail and you have to resit the exam, you have to pay. I would have to pay over $445 again, guys. So you see the risk that I took. Yes, if I didn't get it on that one take, I'd have to pay over for $445. So some people would just pay for a double take. They'll pay the $495, which was at the time, which was just last year, but it has raised, guys, since then. They'll pay for the $495 because it's cheaper that way. But I took the risk and I just paid for $445 because I was like, I must get this exam and I need to get this exam. I don't want to resit it. It's time consuming. It's, you know what I mean? I just want to get on with life. So it's up to you. Okay, if you want to take a one take or single take or double take, it's up to you what you think you can manage or what you know you're up against, guys. But I took the risk. I just paid for one single take because, yeah. So also, when you registered, you want to make sure that you have a unrestricted RN license, and they'll do their check, guys. Once you submit your RN in the initial state, and after you pay for your exam, guys, guess what? They recommend that you take this exam within 90 days. 90 days, guys. Once you pay for your exam, once they do their background, they said, yes, you can go ahead and sit this exam. 90 days. 90 days, guys. And for me, I did use that 90 days to study. But like I said, if you have questions, if individuals who want to watch this video, reach out to me, let me know, and I can do a follow-up video on this, right? Sharing materials, resources, and giving you a feedback on some of the things to use to get this exam, okay? And it's a reasonable exam, I must say, but it depends on your background and experience, how, you know, you'd apply yourself and get this exam. So for my next video, we'll talk more about CNOR exam if you're interested, and if you let me know, you know, what else you want to learn about, resources, whatever it is. But yes, guys, after you pay, it's recommended to do this exam within 90 days. And that's what I used, and I was successful. If there's any more question, let me know. So thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. And leave your comment below. If there's any clarity you need, any more information, for those of you who know me personally, feel free to reach out to me. If you need me to expound on something more, let me know. But that's it for today. So we talk about Googling CCI, finding them, and registering, creating a profile, submitting your information, your license number, ensure that you have an unrestricted license, and also submitting the amount of hours that you have in the perioperative area, right? It should be roughly 2,400 hours, whether in a surgery center or a hospital setting. And also the hours may vary, right? So whether it's in education, administrative, or just clinical practice, once it's perioperative room nurse, you're good to go. And thereafter, they'll do their background checks, get back to you, and within 30 days, you have to pay for this exam. And we talk about one single take or double take, and how you can decide which one you'd rather do based on your personal experience and plans and goals, right? Because that's what I did. Thereafter, paying for this exam, you have 90 days. You have any time, but the recommended time, that sweet spot, is 90 days, within 90 days to sit this exam. So let me know if there's anything more that you'd like to know and for me to share regarding this credential in body CCI, which is not a paid advertisement once again. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining. And for my subscribers, Thanks for always stopping by. My new subscribers, thanks for joining. For my visitors, thanks also for stopping by. And I'll see you soon. Peace.